On the first Sunday of Holy Advent, the Custos of the Holy Land passed through the door of the wall of separation, which stands as a silent witness to long years of suffering in the land where the Prince of Peace was born, Bethlehem. With his official entry into Bethlehem, Father Paton announces the beginning of the Advent season amidst the wounds of history. And he reminds us that the light that shone from the grotto of the Nativity 2,000 years ago continues to illuminate the path to love and peace. On the 30th of November, along Star Street and Al-Zarara Arch walking towards the Church of the Nativity, a procession of children from Bethlehem paraded with banners expressing their hopes. They came to welcome the Custos of the Holy Land, accompanied by a group of faithful and representatives of the religious and civil communities.
كل الأطفال رافعين يافطات مكتوب عليها بنصلي من أجل.
The children raised banners with the words, "Pray for the children of Gaza" and "Stop the war." There was a deep sadness in their eyes today, the like of which has never been seen in the official entrances in past years. Their souls seemed to be burdened with grief, which they expressed clearly through the messages on their banners.
الحزن تبعهم بالآلام اللي هم بيعيشوها بهذه اليافطات اللي رفعوها اليوم.
The first hope that we have in this moment is the hope of peace.
The main hope at this time is for peace, followed by the desire to see local Christians able to work and obtain decent employment. Therefore, I invite pilgrims to return to the Holy Land as soon as possible, especially to Bethlehem and Jerusalem, with the sincere hope that this war will end before Christmas.
As soon as possible to come back to the Holy Land, and particularly to Bethlehem and Jerusalem. I really hope that this war will finish before Christmas.
My name is Jan Salameh, and I hope we can live in peace, that this war will end soon. And I wish you a happy Christmas. My name is Lamar Hanania. I wish you happy holidays and an end to the war, praying to God to protect the children of Gaza. We wish that these children can live in freedom and dignity with a better future. Bethlehem is facing very difficult circumstances, and one of the most serious problems for the city and the church is the emigration of Christians. Bethlehem is experiencing a continuous exodus of Christians who represent a fundamental component of its historical and cultural fabric. This migration is not only a loss for the church in the Holy Land, but also entails the loss of a profound spiritual and cultural heritage for all.
We have been facing these difficulties for over a year now, and we're very tired, especially in having to explain the meaning of war to our children, who cannot understand it. The war has not only affected us economically, but also psychologically. At one point, we thought of emigrating, but we asked ourselves, if we leave as so many other Christians have done, who will stay here? We wish to affirm our presence despite all the difficulties we experience. We know that we have a Heavenly Father, and we trust that He will not forget His children.
كان في أثر كتير كبير على العيال المسيحية ومنهم أصدقاء إلي.
Many Christian families, including some of my friends, have suffered a huge impact and have unfortunately been forced to emigrate from Bethlehem. Due to difficult economic conditions, the inability to provide for the basic needs of their children, and the fear that the war which started in Gaza could spread to here. Despite everything, we reiterate our roots are here. Here we started, and here we will stay.
إحنا جذورنا هون، إحنا بلشنا هون، راح نضل هون، وإن شاء الله عمرنا ما نترك هون.
With the lighting of the first Advent candle in the Christmas grotto in Bethlehem, the place where the promise of salvation began, we believe that God will not forsake His land and His people. Despite suffering and difficulties, hope remains alive.